The war between US, Israel, and Iran will change everything. The prices will skyrocket. The price of oil is already 55% in the last 5 weeks. And this is, fortunately or unfortunately, very, very bullish for Bitcoin. This decision of US to airstrike the nuclear sites of Iran opens a direct war with Iran. And their response was to close the Hormuz, which is responsible for more than 20% of the oil for worldwide. And that one will push further the prices of oil. And guess what? And by the way, this war has only one target, and that's profit. You could say also the power, but mainly the profit. Just imagine how much money, trillions of dollars, are made in profit from the oil prices going 55% in the last 5 weeks. And this war, it doesn't look like it will end anywhere soon. And that's why you should be ready for what will come next as a result of this, because a lot of things will change from now on, and you should get ready right here and right now. Don't get distracted. Prepare yourself for the new changes that will come from now on. This is Giannis, Andreou. Welcome to this video. Welcome to my channel. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future. I'll be updating you on the most important things going worldwide in the economy, investments, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, etc. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel and also press the notification button. And let me dive deeper to this sadness fact, which despite being that sad, is honestly very, very bullish for Bitcoin price over time, because this war, it will lead to further inflation, to further printing of money, and that then guess what? The assets that are limited in supply, such as Bitcoin, gold, real estate, and other assets that are limited in supply, they will see further increase in valuation, or at least against fiat currencies such as US dollar, euro, Great British pound, and other currencies as well. So despite being, again, very negative, and honestly, I know that when it comes to this type of events, we should not try to talk about profit and what we can make money for and all this stuff. But why I'm mentioning this, that is very bullish for Bitcoin, because in these times, it is created a lot of uncertainty about the prices of assets going up over time. And what I want to mention here is that, look, we have seen different wars, and the worst war we have seen until now in the last 4 years, it was between Russia and Ukraine, in some kind of involvement, also the whole Europe, US, UK, and some other countries together with Ukraine against Russia. And despite that war and everything, we saw the Bitcoin price going from $16,000 up to $110,000. So what I want to mention here is, like, don't get distracted. Wars happens and will happen until, if we don't see, and I hope we will never see, a nuclear war in this planet, because then will not matter anything else. No crypto, no Bitcoin, no investment, nothing else, if we have a nuclear war. But until that point, you don't have to be worried about other wars when it comes to affect the prices of assets in the long term, not in a short term. In short term, you will see uncertainty. Some people will sell, some other ones, like from Wall Street, will try to take advantage of these negative events, because they are prepared. They know they have inside information. They will manipulate their prices, and most of you guys will be affected in negative way from this. But don't get distracted, because in a long term, we have seen, just imagine that we had COVID and Bitcoin survived COVID. Bitcoin survived the FTX collapse, Luna collapse. Bitcoin survived any possible threat, China ban, almost US ban. Biden administration wanted to destroy completely the crypto industry. They didn't manage, thankfully. Thanks God for that. So, and that is keep on going and will go more and more. And we almost had some other wars between India and Pakistan, and some other ones, that always something is going somewhere, something is going on somewhere in this planet. But despite all of that, still the prices of assets will go up over time. And what will guarantee that is that the money printing machine will not fucking stop. Because if the money printing machine stops, that then the entire global system will collapse. And that will be even more bullish actually for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is out of the traditional financial system. So this war unfortunately will lead to further price increase on different products and services in the next weeks, months, and years, because it doesn't look like will come to an end soon. And that will lead also to printing of more money for to help, to protect, to make more weapons, and all the stuff that we have seen. I would guess most of you already know. And anyway, we have a new legislation in the United States, which is expected to be passed in just 2 weeks from now, and or less than 2 weeks from now. And that legislation, uh, it will be printing $5 trillion in the United States. So the U.S. debt is already skyrocketing, and that's the biggest economy that will affect more than anything else. Thir- It's above $37 trillion, and it's not stopping anywhere. And their new law to print even more money, $5 trillion, it's wild. It's crazy shit. Until 2030, the plans of US is actually to increase the spending up to $50 trillion. Okay, and this war has only one target, and that's the profit. Just imagine that the price per gallon was $51 5th of May, and the moment just before shooting this video that I checked the price of the oil for a gallon, it was at $74, which means more than 55% increase. And when you thread the profits of the newcons of the big players, when the who controls the oil industry, such as Rockefeller, Rothschild, and whoever is there behind with them, there is no way that you will not see changes that will bring back again these profits. Because since Trump took office, the prices of the oil start getting down with some fluctuations and up again and down. But 6 weeks ago, the price of per gallon was 55% less than what is right now. And guess what? The war between Israel and Iran started. So they know strategically where to create uncertainty. They know how to push for war, how to push up the prices, how to create inflation, and how to accumulate again wealth. Because what happens is that in this crisis, it it will happen and a new redistribution of wealth worldwide, as it happens during the COVID and when the war started between Russia and Ukraine. So this will happen and will continue again with Trump. We had one hope that Trump will not start another war, but his decision uh, to bombard the nuclear sites of Iran, it is a kind of war which you cannot say that it's not war. Like it's direct attack, and I'm not taking a side here saying that U.S. was wrong for doing that, or Iran is right, or Iran is wrong and U.S. is right, etc. In this case, it's so dirty the whole game because the conflict between U.S. and Iran goes is are more than at least 40 something years. It's not something new, but now just it's the escalation there, and with Israel also in the middle and all that stuff, you will not you cannot get a clear picture that will everybody agree on that. So you can have any opinion there, but you will see that Iran, it will not just stay silent, and they will react. And of course they cannot react easily because they fear the U.S. military power, and they know that it will be worse for them. But even just the fact that there's this fear and uncertainty that they may attack anytime and they may do something, it's not it is a real threat right now, not just from the Iran itself. And I'm not trying to say, again, I'm not trying to take a side and say like, oh, Iran is the threat. I want to stay out of this, but I want to say that it's a threat of war between these two countries right now, and it should not have happened. I do believe that this war could have been avoided in a different way, but the forces behind the establishment, the whatever it is built, and the whole the thing that is created until now, it has led to this point. And my hope for to Trump to prevent wars kind of being lost because, and I think just from me, but from many people as well, because uh, you see that he couldn't stop this time. And it looks like, from my understanding, what I'm seeing publicly is that there was a lot of pressure on behind of him to start actually this war or this threat. So anyway, And because this will not stop anywhere soon, the prices again will go up. The prices of groceries and many different other stuff will go up. So you have to prepare yourself by increasing your cash flow, your income, and you have to take more responsibility on that right now. And from the other side, to get assets that will be there over time. The number one asset in the world is Bitcoin. Don't get distracted. Number one asset of the world is Bitcoin and will be for very, very, very long time. Of course, you can get gold if that's what you understand better, or real estate or anything else. But especially, for example, if you're worried about the future of Bitcoin or if it's going to go up and this stuff, don't get distracted. This is noise. Despite being an actual threat, still the prices will go up because the whole other system, which cannot stop, it will guarantee the price of the limited in supply assets to go up over time. So that's all for this video, guys. Hope it was helpful. Smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this in the future. And see you in the next video.